and welcome to the RPG Blender, where we give lesser played games or forgotten settings the roll the dice they deserve. I'm your host, Game Master George, thrilled to welcome you to the next chapter in our adventure. Our heroes have parted ways to begin their tasks in the city, but could other forces be at work in Nachara? Find out as we explore a new land of power and ancient secrets in Exalted. 3 paths.
Adrimatic, we're going to the library.
What was that? Did you summon him back yet?
Yes.
He didn't. He's not here. I don't think it worked.
No, he's over. He came here. We're going. Do you want to go? We're gonna go to Okay.
You can.
All right.
You go ahead. I'll wait for Horace.
What?
I said I'll wait for. Have fun at the library.
Yeah, we're going to the library. No, we go.
Okay.
Turn
End
to
that bit and go to the library.
I'm sure he understands we're going to the library. Let's go to the library.
All right.
Now you play the Astro music.
So Dirham is going to the library. Rakeem, are you going to the library as well, or are you going somewhere else?
Where the fuck in the world would I go?
Hey, you can throw some dice
To get your beer?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have to go get my beer, but I have no money because I fucked up that roll to get money.
Yeah, that's true.
You could go, you can go slug some more meat. You can go for a second go.
That was the worst experience of Adjamalik's life.
I have like Rakeem has really come through when it counts, but when it's like and now it's time to make some money, it's just the oafiest just fucking why.
You should go back and be like, sweaty palms. I'm here for the real deal, and just see what happens.
Right. So Dirham goes to the library. Adramalik, Horace does eventually come back. There are 3 mask shops in town that could maybe make masks of high quality.
I was gonna say, Horace is talking like a demon.
I'll take me to them, and I will speak with their owners, see if we can come to some sort of arrangement for
Of course,
purchasing.
Master. I will lead you.
Thank you. I
Now,
will follow.
Rakeem, where do you go? Do you go to the library, or do you go to... I'm just trying to get where everybody's going right now. So what do you do, Rakeem?
I'm just gonna put.
Mountain.
This here.
Mountain's your
I'm
real
sorry.
name.
It is my real name. You look what you've done. I'm just gonna put this here to remind myself that I need to bring that up after we're done. Okay, so you know what? Because I do still want to make money, I'm gonna go talk to that guy about leaving the city and setting up shop in Nexus.
Which guy? The beer guy? The
Yeah, because he
bartender?
has an exclusive deal. So I'm like, I'm gonna go and try and do that.
Okay, so you head there. Dirham goes to the library, and Adramalik heads to the mask shops. Who would like first?
Well, Adrimalix is a trap, so let's not do him first.
I mean, Dirham's is probably the fastest.
Let's do mine. Mine's rolls. Mine's dice rolls. So.
Yep. So you head to a nearby library. It's not hard to find one. They're pretty common here.
Great.
Well-educated people. That's nice.
I like that.
And you are searching yourself. You are not having Nanik do anything for you.
Is this like, present day library, aka extinct
Nobody's there,
of people?
yeah.
Okay. So then
Also, it's a demon. Who cares?
Well, that I don't know that for certain.
Yeah.
They're like, sir, did you find everything? That's when it gets bad.
Why don't you have him in his human glamour? Oh, I'm sorry. You know the law on human glamour.
Though, a question: did we try poofing him when he had the robe on?
The robe fell to the ground.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he can't wear clothes. Okay.
That's actually good.
When he
though.
appears, he has like some base coverings on. It's
He's
not
got like burlap on.
He's not
Yeah.
naked.
It's the mantis face that's the problem, people.
Yes.
It's like hunchbacks are one thing.
I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, if I saw the hunchback with dong/mantis face, that would definitely add to the problem.
I think if I can collect like the books of note that I'm interested in, and then see if there's like a private room or like a corner that I could definitely obscure myself, I might like attempt a summon and be like, you just stay in this specific spot and let's see what we could do.
Get him a hood and face him away from the door.
Give me your perception investigation to try to find a spot that is suitable.
Perception investigation.
Perception awareness, because it's basically reverse awareness, because you're trying to find a spot that will be hard to be aware of.
Sure. And yeah, I mean, he's definitely staking out the library as far as like what bookcases are going to be the most wall-like to obscure him and 5 Naniks.
Just me and my 5 cousins.
Just me and my mantis bros just reading some books. Okay, here we go.
You can have a dot stunt.
Let's throw some dice.
Kindness.
Yes. I'm a kind and benevolent master. That's not a face of good roll.
5.
Oh, that is a good roll, actually. Yeah, you look around and there are not many people here, and there are sections that are definitely less frequented that you should be able to safely do this.
Okay, so I collect the books that I want. Just combing through location, like the indexes for the library and whatnot. And after I get the stacks ready to go in like 6 stacks of books, I then poof him into existence, and I point at the five of the 6 stacks, and I go, "Those are the ones I need you to read." And then I sit down to my own, and we begin chomping down on some knowledge.
Okay. He gives you 3 bonus successes, 3 bonus dice to your roll because you rolled 3 successes.
That's freaking great.
That's awesome. And this is intelligence lore.
Correct.
Okay, 8 successes.
8 successes. Okay. And you are specifically trying to find bits of lore that don't line up to maybe try to paint a picture of the history of this place that has been hidden.
Based on what we've heard from the city, and based on what we've heard from the Lore of Autumn and her picture, I'm looking at the library, the historical tomes, to see what history says about these sort of parallel factors, as well as the overall history of the city, to see what the real picture is here and try and glean the reality through it.
Okay, so from that, what you get is that this city was born as a trade route between the scavenger lands to the realm because of its good placement on this river. And the local people have regularly had to deal with raiding hordes. It's nothing abnormal until we'll say roughly a century back, when the hordes began targeted assaults toward the Hall of Records. Up until that time, it had been fairly normal, and the people had been able to muster their strength, often in unique and interesting ways, in order to beat back the horde. Now that they had actually had a focused target rather than the random raiding, it actually became easier to fight them off, as they could predict where they would be going. However, they began bringing stronger arms, which meant that the city began bringing stronger arms as well, resorting to things like demon summoning and whatnot to defend the city.
As I hear that, as I stumble upon that specific detail, Darren's going to take just a moment to kind of like lazily read and just see if any people pass by his nook of mantis demons and him, and just see if anybody, and just read the reaction, just see if they're like another reader, and then just keeps going, like.
No.
Okay. Interesting.
In the entire library when you were here, there were not many people around. There was a librarian actually working it, and there was one random person sitting off on the corner reading what looked like philosophical scrolls.
Man.
Okay. Did completely ordinary looking people?
The librarian is a little wiry man, small spectacles on his nose, a little bit of a hunchback from spending so much time over tomes. Other than that, he's wearing pretty nondescript clothing. His hair is of medium length, on the darker side, and his skin coloring indicates that he is probably from further north, that he came here at some point. The one who is reading the philosophical tomes is dressed very nicely in what looks like green, almost ceremonial robes, but not quite. It's probably some kind of actual scholar who came here to study this. They have longer hair, and the robes themselves, they have a hood that goes with it, although it's not pulled up over the head, and the hair is lighter in color, almost blonde. And as you are looking at as you look at the skin tone, you can see that they're probably someone from the actual Imperial Isle, or at least that's where they were born.
Yeah, that's where you're from.
Okay, so not native. The librarian probably native.
Possibly native. The scholar probably not.
Okay. Okay. Is there any other information I glean, or is that the gist from
That's the gist of what you
get?
get from this library, yeah.
Okay, cool. Noted.
Okay.
You can move on.
All right. Sinis. Nah, sorry. Adramalik.
Rage.
Adramalik, you head out looking for your first mask shop.
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way to it. It is called the Mask Store. It is very
Perfect.
nondescript. And no, I'm making references back to the clothing store.
I know. Yep. Yep.
The shop itself does not actually seem to have a name. It barely looks like a shop itself. It's more, it appears to be more like a place that someone has their business through word of mouth. Their wares are good enough that they don't need to attract business to a store. They make their money off of specialized commissions that people come to them for.
I approach the whoever's behind the counter and I inquire about a commission.
What can I do for you?
Hello there. I'm new in town. I had some of my disciples heading out throughout the streets looking for the highest quality mask shop, and they brought yours to my attention.
You did say disciples. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Okay. He gives you a quizzical look. And what are you looking for?
Well, masks, of course. It's not a mask shop.
What kind of mask? Don't need your sass.
A mask for ceremonial purposes? We're a troupe of
Describe
actors.
it. I can't make something without knowing what it looks like.
Well, it would have to be simple, plain. Perhaps, I'm not quite sure, honestly. Do you have a template of some kind? Do you have any previous masks you've made that I could look at for inspiration?
All of my masks are custom.
Do you have any molds? How do you make them? I mean, this is the first time I'm trying to get something like this going. So if you have anything to help me,
I think you'd be better off in one of the normal shops.
but my followers told me you make custom masks. That's
true.
what I want.
And a custom mask requires a custom design.
Well, I need inspiration.
Well, once you have it, come back.
You wound me, sir. I thought perhaps I could offer you some of my patronage, but you will not help me. He kind of sighs, and as he goes to leave at the door, he'll drop his coin purse, and a couple gold coins will spill out and go rolling around. Oh, oops. And he'll bend over and pick them up one at a time and put them back into the pouch.
He will watch your gold coins. You want to manipulate, socialize to make it either obvious what you're doing or try to hide what you're doing?
Let's make it obvious, sure.
Okay, give me a manipulate, socialize roll, please.
Okay. Can I get a stunt for that?
Yeah, you can have a 2-dot stunt.
All right. Oh, God, I need it because I have really bad manipulate socialize.
Anybody here watch It's Always Sunny?
I was gonna say, oh my god, this is like so tangentially awkward for me. It's like we're watching an episode of The Office.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry, I dropped my Magnum condoms. My monster dog. I'm sorry, George. You'll have to cut that out.
Two successes.
Okay. He sees what you're doing. He then reaches over to the side and he knocks over a small little, almost looks like a little chest that was on his thing, and out as it tips over, nothing falls out, but you can see within jade bars.
Oh, he's not impressed.
So he got money. We
should rob him now.
Okay. No, that's information. That's all I needed. I leave and I go to the next mask shop.
Okay. You head to the next mask shop. It is a slightly lower quality. This is the one that he said was the high, that Horace guided you to as the one that people would go to for the highest quality. That was the first one that you went to. This one, however, okay. It is called the Mask of the Scarlet Winter. It's clearly a play on, it's a little bit of skirting the line of homage to the Scarlet Empress, with a little bit of a disrespectful tone to it, which if this was in the realm proper, would probably lead to a summary execution.
Oh, God. Oh, this is my kind of place then.
Yeah. As you make your way inside, you can see a number of masks on display of various types. Most of them, the most highly designed ones, appear to be emulations of the elemental dragons.
Of course. Okay. And would I be able to tell if any of these were of sorceress origin?
Do you have any magical ability?
No, but would I be able to tell if something was made by magic? Like, would
Probably
it
not.
look like it's...
I mean, unless it had some kind of obvious magical effect on it, like glimmering in the moonlight.
Right. But that's probably not at a shop of this quality. All right, cool. I get no information. I'll talk to the owner there, though. Just shoot my shit. Hello, good sir. I was looking about purchasing a set of masks for my troop and I.
Yes, we would be happy to outfit you. What are you looking for?
Well, that's the thing. I don't quite know. I went to another mask shop down the way, and the owner was quite rude. I don't know if
You
you've
don't
had
want to
any-
deal with him. He is terrible. You would never get anything from him.
Yes, I mean,
Anyway.
what is his deal? How does he make any money? I mean, custom mask orders where he expects you to provide the designs. I mean, it's honestly ludicrous. If I'm looking to buy a mask, I want to walk in and browse and peruse.
Well, we've got plenty here for you to look at. What would you like?
I love it. Well, that's the thing. What would you say an acting troupe would need? Something with panache, right?
You
Something
clearly
bold,
want the
but
facial masks. You want something that is going to show off the mouth, at least, so they can be expressive on their stage. You don't want to
like that.
hide them too much. But if you really want to wow your crowd, you're going to want these. And he points toward the glamorous elemental dragon masks
one.
everywhere. These are what will wow your crowd.
the
Blasphemy.
elemental dragons. Yes. Are you a fan of the dragonborn and everything? They inspire this design, clearly.
Of course, this is all in homage to the great realm that protects us.
I was
and
going to say,
their
your
champions.
Your shop name seems little. Let's
Nothing
just say
but a little bit of fun.
That's what I was going to say. I thought it was quite cheeky, but I've been in Nexus, and let me say, something like that might not fly so well.
Actually, Nexus can do whatever they want.
Nexus does whatever the hell they want.
Never mind.
Nexus can have
I
like
list another town.
my man.
Literally almost every other town.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I do think that may be the winner, but I'm going to have to, of course, go back and talk it over with everyone, see what they feel. But thank you. I appreciate being able to
Well,
peruse.
I appreciate you coming in here. Look, if we can make a deal here, I'm sure we can get you some kind of special arrangement.
Ooh.
But of course, it's just because you're a walk-in here. I really appreciate the extra business that you're bringing in here. So, if we can make a deal here, I think we can make it extra special for you.
Oh, what would you throw in? What does this makes it special?
But I'll tell you what, normally I'd be charging we'd be charging a jade bar per mask here. But because I think I like you, you got something special about you, son, I am willing to give you a full 5 mask set for only 4 jade talents.
Oh, 1 jade talent off.
Yes,
That's quite
that
a
is
deal.
20% discount right there.
I'm not good at math, but I'll take your word for it. Well, I'll have to talk it over with my compatriots, of course, but
Well, I just have to say, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to offer this deal to you.
well, I'll be back this evening. I'm just perusing the mask shops. I heard there was one more in the lower districts.
You won't find anything better than this.
Well, I'd like to take your word for it, but I'll take the truth of my own eyes. I will be back within.
You calling me a liar?
No, my good sir, of course not.
Social combat.
No, I will be back. I give you my word. I simply must see all options presented.
Well, I'm just saying, shop closes for the night, the deal closes. So you come back tomorrow when you're going to have to pay full price.
Understood. And that I will leave to the final shop. See if I can speed this up. I just want to
Okay.
get my information and go.
Yep, you make your way to the final mask shop. And within it, you see it's the most plain of the 3, and the masks are all of human faces in various, almost theatrical designs. So for someone looking for theatrical masks, yes, this would be the place to go.
This would be the place. I'll go in. Hello there.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Do you make custom masks, or do you only have the ones displayed here?
Well, we do make custom masks occasionally, but it takes time, of course.
Have you ever had orders for custom masks anytime recently?
Oh, it's been quite some time.
Okay, well, I was looking for masks for my troupe, and this looks like the right store for me, but I don't quite like... None of the masks really speak to me. I was looking at some of the other mask shops in town. One of them had quite a lot of panache. I mean, some of the masks there, elemental dragons. It was a sight to behold, but perhaps a bit too expensive. What is the cost for your masks here?
Well, you will get what you pay for.
Which is?
Approximately resources 1 worth per mask.
Ah,
Costs are nebulous in this system.
that's fair. Very well. And you would do that for custom masks, just the same as the ones here in the shop?
Well, it would depend on the design you are looking for.
I see. And if I wanted, let's say, like I don't know, I'm new to town. I like the color white. How about white with like a red stripe or something?
Son of a bitch, I knew it.
That's Interesting. An interesting design. You say you are new in town?
Yes, I arrived 2 or 3 days ago.
Well, then you do not know clearly that this design that you look for is actually something a fair significance here in the city. So I would suggest.
I beg pardon. I hope it wasn't offensive to anyone. Is it religious?
Fine. I understand it is not a question you should ask of most people. To attempt to replicate a mask like that would be a quite heavy fine, or worse.
Worse. I'm terribly sorry. I did not mean to bring any ill to befall you. I was simply just saying ideas. I don't know. I think black is more my color anyways. I was trying to go with the whole white thing, but I really don't think it fits.
I think black will look better on you.
You think maybe black with like a stripe? Maybe stripes are too aggressive. Maybe like a circle.
A black mask with a circle inside of it which just frames your facial features, or where they would be if they were not hidden by the mask.
I like that. I think that might be it. Well, I will have to come back. I do appreciate your time. I'm just going to speak this over with my compatriots, and we shall return if we require your services.
Okay.
And I leave.
And you make your way out of the otherwise empty shop, another patron coming in as you are leaving. Probably a good thing that they weren't there when you were talking.
When I mentioned it, yeah. No, I was like, she seems the nicest of the three. The first guy was a dick. The second guy was a sleazeball. She was like the most like, hey, I could ask this and probably get away with it.
Good call.
Okay. And you head back to the ship.
Yes.
And we go to Mountain. Mountain,
Hey,
you're going to your bar?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to the bar. You see the bartender behind the bar washing glasses. You see some of the regulars off to the side. And he sees you. He waves you over to the bar.
I go over there.
Later than I thought you'd be.
And things to take care of, cities to save, try.
Of course.
Are you leaving here?
What?
Are you leaving here? I got the impression that you might be not.
I am not leaving.
All right, just this question. If I could get you another bar to sell this in Nexus, would you want to have a change?
Nexus?
2 places.
I'd need to change the deal a little bit with her.
There's somebody here.
She's in the back if you want to speak to her.
I would love to. That would be great.
Okay. He leads you back behind the bar where you see a bunch of barrels, which are probably the ones that are being delivered by the very large woman inside. Roughly, yes, and when I say large, I mean like your size.
That's another. Have I met any other giants like in my life?
It's not unheard
it's
of.
uncommon,
It's
but
uncommon,
it's not. So it's
yeah.
rare, but not like
Mhm.
oh, I've never like. There's like I met like 5.
Yeah. She is built probably similar to you, built like a brick wall.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be to walk around in the gravity. You can't just be like She-Hulk. That doesn't make sense.
Yep. Turns towards you. She has very close cropped, almost black hair.
Get snagged on stuff. It's too close.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
You make this?
Yep.
This is really good. Great job.
Thanks.
You're super welcome. I see your life experiences led you in a very different direction than me. You have a deal with him to just deliver here.
Yep.
What if he opened up another chain?
Where?
Nexus.
She perks up a little. Nexus.
Yeah.
That could
This
be
is
nice.
good. This is very good. If you make this, then you make best ale I've had in probably life.
Could be good.
It would probably be quite good. I can tell by your excitement that it's
Yeah. As she is, her expression has barely changed for this entire conversation.
I am oh yeah, right. That we have listeners. Yeah. So this lady is not giving me anything. Well, I am Smiling Mountain, right? Yes.
My God.
Tepetilis. Tepettillis.
Epitilis?
Tepettillis.
Tepet.
Tepettillis.
Yeah.
So are you gonna tap it, Tillis?
Who? I look at him. I was like, who has? So is it a mutual understanding? You're more of partners in this exclusivity.
She shrugs. Just seemed like a good deal. Like
No,
the right way to do it.
No, I do not disagree. It is a fantastic way to do it. But he said he would have to discuss it to you, so I wanted to make sure that it was something that you are interested in as well. At the very least, I do not know how to run a bar, and he does. So at worst, I could bring him to Nexus for a time, help me get my place started. But this ale has to be the star, right? Again, I do not know any place that has ale like this, and I think that all of us could have a very lucrative business.
Okay.
Well, fantastic. Where do you do not live in the city? You live outside of it?
I just
imagine
arrived.
to grow this.
Just arrived.
Where do you live?
She kind of narrows her eyes at you. Not here.
I know you don't live here. You can't grow whatever this is here. Oh, is it a secret? Because what you grow, it goes into the ale.
She continues squinting at you.
So is that, and I get like kind of closer. I whisper. I said, "So is it is a secret?"
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret.
Ah,
Got him with technicality.
I know. I do like just kind of like laugh and everything again because I am certain that this woman is used to intimidating every other human being who has ever lived, but not now.
Not you.
Well, I would like to know how to get in touch with you. Let's just say there was like a raging war or something going on, and I still wanted to know where to like get supplies.
Furrows a little bit. He can find me.
He's not leaving, so
What?
I try. I don't say that. I'm like, look, and I try and bring him in. I say, I think all of us could be good business partners. So I would like to get in on what this is. I have contacts inside of Nexus. I would likely try and utilize them in order to get us a place inside of Nexus and start having ale delivered there. So I would like to be brought in as this partner. Obviously, you do not know me, but I have done many great deeds and have many good favors with many people. And I do think that having me as part of your team, we shall say, would have a lot of benefits to both of you. Plus, I mean look at me. But basically a walking billboard.
Okay.
They both just say okay.
No, she says okay. He's looking at her, not saying anything.
What do you think since you're a partner?
He looks to her. Well, it's her decision.
Okay, but you would help me to make the bar Nexus?
If she's okay with it.
That dude's a demon.
I didn't pick up on that, so I'm not gonna, because he doesn't talk like Horace talks now.
Horace isn't a demon.
Oh, everybody's a demon. That's the secret.
Oh, okay.
No,
gotcha.
I didn't say Horace talks all the time. I said Horace talks now. Anyway, okay, so I'm confused about this. So are all of us partners, or are me and you partners?
We're all partners.
Who said that? Who said we're all partners?
I did.
Him or her? I knew it because I step in. No, because I don't know he's a demon. I didn't pick up on it.
I'm sorry.
No.
I just thought it was a funny thing.
No. It's actually.
I think he's a demon.
No, he probably is, but that's so. If she's a demonologist, that would be genius because then instead of getting half a split, he's getting 2/3 of a split. So 3 partners. So it's literally fucking genius. So I can't even be mad about it. It's fucking great. I go, okay. So will you accompany me to Nexus? Like, how is this going to work?
He'll go with you, and I'll deliver the stuff once you've set up.
And you don't live here. You live somewhere else.
Yep.
Is she pretty? Like, am I like, this lady's pretty? To me, not in general, not in like real pretty, but like.
That would be your decision. Does Smiling Mountain like muscular women who are built like an ox?
I don't know.
This is a question the fans need answered.
Is there still a sort of beauty in her strong features?
There is something. There's like a powerful majesty in her features.
So it's like Smiling Mountain. There's like, it's more of a force of nature and less of a.
Oh
yes.
God.
And that's less of a like, oh, you're like a tiny paper doll, and more of like you're a wrecking ball, and I too have a wrecking ball. Okay, then I will absolutely be like, what if I went to send you something nice, like like I will roll.
What are you rolling?
I love it.
I don't know.
Whatever dice you need for him to seduce her, George.
Yep.
No, seduction is a thing.
He rolls.
Go to the seduction section of chapter 72.
Manipulation, socialize.
Oh, I'm not good at manipulation.
Oh, it's manipulation.
Yeah, I'm
No.
terrible at
Of course it
manipulation.
is.
Genuine? Are you genuine about it?
Yes, I'm genuine. I'm
It
not
is
like I'm
still
not trying to
manipulation.
get.
Oh.
I guess because the
I
seduction
thought
part.
there was like a
you're trying
persuasion
to-
or something,
There is persuasion, but I don't think socialize. Seduction.
but I'm
is
just
going
trying to persuade her to like
That'd be socialized, right?
Yes, it's still socialize either way.
socialize. I'm good at it. Manipulation, I have nothing. And since I don't have anything manipulation, then I can't pump it. Correct?
What?
I mean, I don't know. I think he's being pretty charismatic myself. I think he's.
I feel like it's all the same. Like it's just whether I'm using socialization or.
Are you better with charisma or manipulation?
Oh, he's better.
I'm awful at manipulation. I have no manipulation.
I think it's pretty charismatic, man. I don't know. I'm charmed. I'm charmed. Craig is charmed. So I don't know. I'm not saying I'm large mountain lady, but
I'm trying to find the thing. Oh, gestures and body language. Okay, I don't need.
how
to learn
dare
about
they have that
right
section?
Oh my God.
When
That
a
is.
character attempts to communicate through gestures, appearance, and body language alone, the target of such silent influence adds +2 to his resolve.
But I'm not doing that.
Nope.
No, he's talking out loud. That's
Yep.
horrible, though.
Flex those gams.
Manipulation is 2. It's literally my lowest.
But you have socialized, so you can pump
I
it.
do have. I can pump it because I've socialized.
Yep.
But I don't like. Would I really utilize like god powers and stuff to be like, you want to go get a coffee? Like, I
Hey
don't-
man,
not?
you got him. Might as well use them, right? You don't expect to be fighting anybody. You know your power.
But like the thing is I
recovers.
feel like it's also about like extended effort, and I feel like Mountain is more just kind of like, oh, this is neat. Like I've never met somebody like who's like
Right,
kind of
so
like
you wanna
my
hold on
ages.
to
I'm
her.
trying to
You don't
like,
know
do
where
whatever.
you don't know where she's
exactly.
gonna go.
What if
she's
you're
gonna
using it without
disappear.
knowing? What if you're just naturally so enthused in this moment about the
Ooh.
prospects and
I like that. I'll pump it a little.
there you go.
Nice.
I'm still sticking with manipulation.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
all right. That's all
We let that horse die.
That's fair because I forgot that manipulation wasn't a skill. I was like, I'm so bad at lying, but that's the other one that I'm bad at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 from that. And socialize, right?
Yeah, you can pump it in. Manipulation, socialize. You can pump it just a bit.
Well, I have my socialize is 4, so I'm good at socializing.
And I mean, he's really, he's flashing those pearlies. This feels like a 3-dot stunt to me. I don't know. I've never felt more enthused by. I mean, I'm charmed. He's
You
charmed.
can have a
me.
2-dot stunt because of this whole situation.
Ah, yeah.
Because of this situation you roped us into.
Yes.
All right, so I'll put 2 pumps into it because I
Give the
have-
fans what they want.
and then the 2 from that. So, oh no, not now, not now.
Every time,
Did you
every
botch?
time it's a nonsense roll.
No, it's so many.
Oh,
No,
it's
so
super
many
jacked?
successes. It's too many. Like I just picked up 4 10s.
It's never
And
enough. It's never enough.
I only failed 2. I failed 2 of these rolls.
So
what's
what
your
is your total?
We established I can't math.
17.
1, 2, 3, 4 non-10s, 4 10s, so that's 8. That's 12 plus 1 is 13 for no reason. So basically, like I'm like, what if I want to see you sometime? And I casually like stroke my beard as like the fucking the golden hour hits through the fucking window.
Yep.
I can't. I don't
Big
know
God
why.
beams.
Yeah.
Flattered, but I'm taken, and you're not my type.
George!
Hey, whoa, that's fair. First of all, I'm a respectful lad. And I go, lucky man.
Listen, Lucky, what?
I say, oh yeah, I forgot. Women is strong ones here. I'm trying to think of the culture also, but I say, and I would probably say, I'm sure they are. I probably would just say man because that is the generic, like by default, like kind of thing. Or is it like not?
Not quite.
I go lucky person, and I just nod.
Yes, she is.
But I still want this beard, so.
Okay.
So I will give this guy coordinates to shop.
Yeah.
All right, we have a deal then. I will see you soon.
Okay.
Can I have one of these?
A whole one?
Yes.
You can give me your charisma socialized now.
How dare you?
Just for the comedy.
Not even charmed enough for that. Now I'm trying. And now I don't get anything. Okay. And the
Messed up, man.
cycle
He used the golden hour for 13 successes.
and an unpassable check.
Yep.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
She looks.
It's a lot more
Shrugs.
dice.
If you can carry it.
Yeah, I fucking carry it.
Yep.
I go, thanks. And I pick up 2. No.
If you go to take up 2, she goes, no.
No. I do the one and I thank you very much. And I say, you guys take care. And I point at the regulars and then I wave at the bartender and I head.
Okay. And
That's
you all
gonna be-
begin making your way back to the boat. And that's where we'll end it because it's now. Thank you so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. Come back next week for the next part of our adventure, or join our Patreon for early access to the next episode, as well as our Patreon exclusive campaign of Rippers. If you like our content, consider supporting the channel alongside our first patron, Bubble Dirt. But of course, don't forget to check out our tutorials and video plays on YouTube at The RPG Blender. If you want to stay up to date on our releases, you can join our Discord. Check the description for a link. Don't have Discord? No worries, find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RPG Blender. Or subscribe on your podcast app of choice. Music is The Punk Rock Show by My Free Mickey. Copyright 2012, licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License. Thank you again, and remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.